Series, Toby's Treetop Tales. Story 9, Toby and Satty's Acorn Adventure. In the heart of Treetop Valley, Toby the turtle was on his morning stroll. When something bouncy landed on his shell. Toby, whoa, where did this come from? Leaves whirl around. A fluffy squirrel tumbles out of the branches and lands upside down. Squirrel, dizzy but cheerful. Oops, that's mine. I'm Satty the squirrel, and I'm on the great acorn hunt. Satty holds up a map made of leaves and twigs. Acorns sparkle on the map. Satty, excited. Hey, Toby, do you know I read the map? It says if I collect 3 glowing acorns, the forest throws a surprise. Toby, oh wow, I am fond of surprises. Satty, but the catch is it is difficult to reach them, and they keep rolling away before I can catch them. Don't worry, Satty, I'll help you catch them. Acorn hunt begins. Toby smiled kindly. Satty was fast and bouncy. Toby was gentle and slow. They walked together into the forest in search of the glowing acorn. They followed the map. It leads into a path of flower garden in the forest. They see a flower with glowing acorn floating on it. Satty jumps onto the flower petals and tries hastily to pull the acorn. The flower bounced back Satty like a trampoline. Toby sees what the flower did when Satty was on a hurry. Toby thinks hard. Toby calmly goes near the flower. Carefully, without stepping on its petals, pulled acorn aside gently. Plop! Toby gets the first acorn. Toby waddled in the forest with Satty and his map in search of the next acorn. The map leads them to a pond deep inside the forest. The pond looks serene and magical, almost like a scene from a fantasy world. There were tall cattails and lush green reeds, which framed the water beautifully. Along the edges of the pond, grown clusters of whimsical red and white mushrooms, adding a fairy tale atmosphere. Toby and Satty sees the second acorn floating on the pond. Seeing the acorn, Satty tries to get into water to reach it, but he splashes around trying to swim. His little palms made it difficult for him to push away the water to swim. Toby comes to his rescue. Toby uses his shell as a raft and carries Satty. Toby swims gently past the mushrooms and the cattails, carrying Satty. They finally reach the second acorn. Satty giggles as Toby gently paddles the second acorn. They continued moving into the forest, following the map in search of the third acorn. They reached the heart of the forest, full of tall trees growing so close together. Their leaves form a roof above so dense that barely allows any sunlight to shine through them. Satty sees a mysterious tree with glowing leaves catching their attention. He sees the third acorn, stuck on the tree branch glowing like a diamond. Satty climbs on the tree and, this time he is gentle, learning from Toby, and reaches the acorn. He gently grabs it. Ta-da! The third acorn. They cheer with all 3 acorns glowing brighter in their hands. The 3 acorns float together, spin, and poof! They turn into a sparkling rainbow tree, sprouting tiny glowing nuts and fruits. Together, Toby and Satty brought the magic alive. The forest whispered its thanks for this sharing and caring teamwork. Satty, "Here, Toby, half for me, half for you." Toby, smiling, because friends always share. Toby and Satty sit under this mystical rainbow tree, munching the glowing nuts as fireflies dance like stars around them. And from that day on, the squirrel with speedy feet and the turtle with a kind heart made the perfect team in every adventure. Toby giggles, slow and steady with a dash of bouncy. Moral of the story: friendship complements each other's strength and not competes.